the Toyota SWAC Basketball Championship, and we'll be back in Houston in March. So thank you, everybody. Glad to be here. Game time tomorrow, Judgment Day.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. And Toyota SWAC. I love the sound of that when you say it. Of course, last night, Jim spoke very highly of our Hall of Fame enshrinees, and last night SWAC added 7 new members to its Hall of Fame, including Reggie Barlow. If you're here, please stand up and recognize Reggie Barlow of Alabama State. Al Hopkins, represented by his wife from Grambling State. James Jones of Grambling State. Harris Cummings of Prairie View A&M. Of Southern. Richard M16 Miles of Alcorn State. And of course, Coach Charles Ruth of Mississippi Valley State. On behalf of the legal office and of course Commissioner Duasharp, thank you for continuing to honor the heritage. Now, our favorite part of our press conferences, when we hear from our coaches and their infamous default lines like, "My team is good, this team is better." So let's get on with the show. The Eastern Division champions, Jackson State, enters tomorrow's game with a 7-3 overall record, 8-1 in the SWAC. It will make its 5th appearance in the championship game. A name that's starting to become synonymous in the realm of black college football. And if I may say so, looking at his tenure and his resume, one of the active legends in the coaching field in black college football. Here representing Jackson State University, head football coach, Rick Cummings.
It's just an honor to be here. I'm just so excited about having an opportunity to play in this ballpark here. I want to thank Reliant, I want to thank Toyota. There's so many people to thank, Commissioner. There's so many, the legends that come back to watch the game. Congratulations. It's just an honor to be able to look at you. Please do not leave without me getting an autograph, Mr. Barlow, and the rest of you guys at 16 mile. Gotta have it, please. But it's been truly an honor, and I'm excited. We came in, and Tucker Fuller, thanks for giving us a beautiful flight down, and to beat that 8-hour ride. It's been a pleasure. The kids were excited, and thank you so much. And I'm happy for our players, but one thing I want to make sure that I do is mention our players. Zach, stand up, Cox, Clayton. They're the reason why I'm here. I got to say thanks to them and all the other guys that played, because they made a commitment. We came down to the championship last year and we didn't do well, and we had unfinished business, what we called it. Started out in August, and they fought hard. We had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of close games. We dodged a lot of bullets to get here, but that's the way football is a lot of times. But they were resilient enough to hang in there to get us to this point. We know we got a formidable opponent that's doing very well. This guy here, I remember him back at Clark, is an excellent coach. I remember walking across the field with him. We talked one time, and when he was down there, and we were both in the SIAC, and always been a good coach, great personality, a good person, and I've always admired him as a coach and as a man. And so it's time now to play a game. It's time to try to finish what we started out, what we set out to do. It would be great if I want to win this game with all my heart and soul. If I said anything different, I would be lying to you. And so I just want to let you know, I've got a great staff. I've got a lot of people around us. I've got a great president, Dr. Myers, who supports the program. It's great to be at a school where you've got such school support and ability to go out there, the freedom to coach. And I was given that at Jackson State. And so I'm glad to be here. This this is the day, tomorrow's the day for the players, and today's the day for the players. I'm just here to drive the ship, and hopefully they can be the runners to push it on in. But it's been a great experience. I'm just excited. My first time here. It's beautiful. It's big time football. The guys on the team, they looked at the field. I looked at the playing field. Of course, I can only look at the sideline, and only wish that maybe one day I can walk that sideline. But I know they can look at the field and say, man, I can see myself scoring. So I'm going to shut up and sit down now. I've already talked enough, but I want to thank all of you for being here. Jackson State, Jackson State, Jackson State. I love it with all my heart. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Coach Kamaji. Moving on, the Western Division champions, Southern University, enter tomorrow's game with an 8-4 overall record, 7-2 in the league, and will make its 4th championship appearance. And to my left here, Coach Dawson Odoms was always modest on the teleconference, and what a fantastic year in his first year with a university with an illustrious tradition in their football program, that they return to the championship game under Coach Dawson Odoms. So here, representing Southern University, head football coach Dawson Odoms.
So let me begin by saying good morning. Normally I don't do press conferences on Friday. I usually shut the media off on Wednesday because from Sunday through Wednesday, usually you can get a hold of me. But I guess I'm going to be a good guest today and say a few words on behalf of our great institution, Southern University. Dr. Mason, our president, and Dr. Lorenz, our chancellor, and athletic director, Dr. Broussard, they didn't know what they was getting when they hired me. You know, but at the end of the day, I work for an AD that went to bat for me. And I believe when people go to bat for you and give you an opportunity, it's up to you to make the best of it and look at where we are today. And I'm grateful for that. Thank you, Toyota, for putting on such a fine event and being a sponsor. This is my 3rd time coming to Reliance Stadium, and it's a great venue for football. And I know the SWAC is going to do a great job of putting on this championship football game. 2 fine institutions, what more can you say? The top of the notch is right here in the SWAC, Jackson State, Southern University. It don't get no better. Alumni, fans, and family from everywhere are going to come and support both of these teams. And I get a chance to go against a legend. Somebody who really didn't know what he was getting into, said he wanted to be a coach. And every chance I get, I was going against Coach Kamaji. And I respect everything that he represents. He always have a clean football program, first class guy. As you notice, he said we flew down here. They don't get no more first class than that. But I'm excited to be in this football game. But make no doubt, we've had a journey. And unlike any other, this is all it's about. Our players know what it's about. We had a chance to play these guys early in the year. They beat us in our backyard. And we live with that taste. And the good thing about it, some of their coaches, some of their players, as we shook hands, it's God's will, we may see each other again. But God's given us that opportunity, and we're going to make the best of it. And at the end of the day, I know we want to make Jaguar Nation proud. I'm happy to be here. It's an honor. Go Jags.
Thank you, Coach. As I stand between Coach Kamaji and Coach Dawson Odoms, I mean, I was an assistant at Clark the year after he left, and I would carry the stats to Coach Kamaji in the locker room in Tuskegee, and both men with their reputation phenomenal. It's going to be a great matchup tomorrow. So again, let's give them a round of applause. At this time, I'd like to welcome and bring up Kenny Freeman, Chair of the Harris County Houston Sports Authority, for a few special presentations.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here on behalf of the Harris County Houston Sports Authority. Take just a moment to introduce our hardworking staff. We're here led by Stephanie Weaver today. We've got 5 of our people here that worked really hard on this. Let's give them a nice round of applause. Okay, we have a number of people here and want to share with you how excited this community is to have the SWAC championship here. And I'm going to start by introducing Larry Ellison to you as a representative Harris County Commissioner, El Franco League. Larry?
Good morning. On behalf of Harris County Commissioner L. Franco Lee, I want to congratulate these great institutions, Jackson State and Southern, their staff, faculty, and most importantly, the young men who play the game. Not every team can win. Each team cannot win the championship, take home this trophy. But regardless of who wins, both teams, the young men who play, will be winners because they made the decision to attend college. And for those accomplishments in bringing this game to Houston, Harris County, I'd like to read this resolution in part from Commissioner L. Franco Lee. Whereas, on behalf of the Office of Harris County Commissioner Precinct 1 and the Harris County Houston Sports Authority, it is a pleasure to proudly extend greetings of recognition and congratulations to the Southwestern Athletic Conference. We proudly welcome SWAC to Harris County, adopted on this 6th day of December 2013 by Harris County Commissioner Precinct 1. Thank you very much and good luck to both teams.
Thanks, David. I appreciate that very much. That was from the county, and now from the city of Houston, we have Council Member Larry Green, whose district includes Reliant Park.
Thank you, Kenny. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of our mayor, Anise Parker, and the Houston City Council, we're pleased to welcome you to the city of Houston. We're just so excited that you're here. As a graduate of the SWAC University, I'm extremely pleased. My President Rutledge, is here to have SWAC here hosting this event in the city of Houston. We are hoping that you enjoy yourself not only for the game, but also the plethora of activities, parties, events that are going on throughout the weekend. We're looking forward to the game, but we're also looking forward to the Battle of the Bands too. So just got to say that. But we are excited, we're pleased, and with that, I would just like to present a proclamation on behalf of the city. I won't read it all, but I will read that on December 7, 2013, Jackson State Tigers and Southern University Jaguars will compete in the 2013 Toyota SWAC Football Championship game with an estimated 30,000 fans in attendance. Houston is excited to host the traveling fans from Jackson, Mississippi and Baton Rouge, Louisiana, while building a new sports tradition for all Houstonians. Therefore, I, Larry Green, on behalf of our Mayor, Anise Parker, Mayor of the City of Houston, hereby proclaim December 6, 2013 as Southwestern Athletic Conference Day here in the city of Houston. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Councilmember. Now we'll move on to the United States Congress. We have two members of the United States Congress here who want to share their excitement about SWAC's conference championship being here. Open with the Congress member whose district this is, Congress member Al Green. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Al.
Kenny has known me for 30 years. Give Kenny a big hand, please. I am Al Green, and this is unique today, Brother Lewis. We also have to have James Brown here. Where are you, James? There he is. Two James Browns. All right. You know, is this something? James Brown, Al Green, two of them, same place? Let's have a little love and happiness, brothers. For the good time. All right, all right. And I want to thank you. Brother Lewis, I want you to know that I'm like you. I like to be excited about things. So let's give Brother Lewis a big expression of appreciation for being excited about it. Of course, the mere fact that you have two members from the Congress of the United States of America here connotes that this is a significant event. Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, who hails from the 18th Congressional District, is with us. And I'm always proud when I have another congressperson with me in my district. It says that my event is important in my district. Let's give her a hand, Congresswoman Jackson Lee. Now, friends, it's appropriate today that we mention Nelson Mandela. And I'd just like to start with a quote from him. He indicated that what counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. What counts is the difference that we made in the lives of others. And I want to thank Toyota for making a difference in the lives of others with your largesse and your lanyard. You have done well with your giving. Let's give Toyota a big expression of appreciation. And thank you for that Prius. Dr. Rudley, I hope I get a chance to drive a Prius. Or at least ride in it. Dr. Rudley is a very dear friend of mine, fraternity brother. Would you give him an expression of appreciation, please? Thank you, Southern University. Two great coaches, East meeting West. I tell you, when I heard both of them speak, it reminded me of when I was in high school playing football. Only I didn't get quite the size that they are, and I didn't have nearly the promising career that they've had. So let's give both of these great coaches a big expression of appreciation. I want to thank one additional group of folks, the people at Toyota Center, who have really opened the doors to our community and made a difference. I'm proud to have this great edifice in the 9th Congressional District. Reliance Center, excuse me, Toyota Center because you're downtown. Reliance Center. Great to have this, proud to have this great edifice in my district. And I'm also proud to have a great person working with me who can help me, Rachel Rodriguez. When I make those little snafus like that, Rachel is always around. Give Rachel a hand, please. Thank you, Rachel. I love you. You can't do this without good staff. We stand up and before the press, but they make it happen. Great people always rise to the occasion, but greater people make the occasion. And so I'm grateful to the great people. Now, as I was saying, I'm grateful that they have opened the doors of this great facility to the community and made things like this possible. And because we are grateful, we are going to present them with a flag that was flown over the Capitol of the United States of America. It means something to fly a flag over the Capitol of the United States of America for special occasions and special events, special people. So we have a flag that will be presented to them, flown over the Capitol of the United States of America. We'll also present a flag to each coach. And I'm proud to tell you that Congresswoman Jackson Lee, and we present these flags, when I present a flag, it is comparable to the Congresswoman doing it. We do these things together. There is no rivalry, there is no envy. And also for the coaches, I'm proud to tell you, Kenny, that we have cufflinks that have on them the United States House of Representatives, cufflinks representing the House of Representatives for each coach. Coach, we're proud of each of you, and I just want to see a really good game tomorrow. God bless you. God bless the United States of America, and let us all pray for the family of Nelson Mandela and the people of South Africa. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Congressmember Green. I appreciate that very much. I'm looking forward to my cufflinks as well. Whichever coach wears those tomorrow, they're going to have an advantage. And our cleanup hitter today is one of our senior members of the United States Congress, one of the most effective members of the United States Congress, my longtime friend as well, Congressmember Sheila Jackson Lee.
Thank you. I'm so excited I wish I could sing that song. I am delighted to be here with my colleague, Congressman Al Green. I am in his district. Kenny, I want to thank you so very much. We work in tandem. I'm excited to be a partner of his, working on behalf. Don't let anybody fool you. We are members who are working on behalf of our districts and the nation. We just need to let you see it on the national news. But in any event, I am delighted to welcome, first of all, this great SWAC started in 1999, this competition to Houston, Texas. And if I can touch this, and so I won't be biased, wishing them all the best luck, I will say to you that this is a place to be lucky, Houston, Texas, and the Reliance Center. We want to see you back again. I do want to acknowledge both of the coaches, Coach Comedy and Coach Owens, as well as our good friend Toyota. Thank you very much. Toyota Center is in the 18th Congressional District. But thank you for your charitable spirit and the understanding of what SWAC is all about. Zena is one that exudes the energy. But I sense, as my colleague has, and Commissioner Al Franco Lee, and Larry Green, council member, the mayor, I sense the spirit of SWAC. And I'm here to congratulate you for the spirit. And again, I've asked those who were installed in the Hall of Fame. This is not something to be taken lightly. This is years of service and recognition. Would you please stand again? Reggie Barlow, James Jimmy Jones, Charles Root, James Jim Osborne, Carol Cummings from Prairie View, and a lady, by the way, Robert Bob Hopkins, and Richard Miles. Just stand up. As my good friend noted, Dr. Rudley is here, Texas Southern University, a real leader along with Purview's leadership that provided the anchoring of this great conference. Commissioner Sparks, please stand up. You've been going to a lot of events. Please stand up. You know, the commissioner around here, we hail to the commissioner around here. So hail to the commissioner. Clap, everybody. So let me, as I close, again, thank Congressman Green for letting us join in the presentation. Thank him for the vision that he has. And as the chairwoman of the Texas Democratic Congressional Delegation, let me convey 12 members of Congress for their congratulations to all of you. And to make this point about SWAC, as I do that, let me see the media that has come from the black press. I see a number of you. Just raise your hands here. Raise your hands, please. Let's give them a hand. I can't hold it back, because we know how these colleges and sports really generated is our press told the stories of great athletes for others to know. And they also tell the stories of our historically black colleges. And so I'll end on this note. My good friend mentioned Father Mandela Madiba and the loss and the joy that we experienced in his life. And one of the things that he said is that he did not want to see white domination or black domination. He wanted the harmony of living freely in a democratic society. Some people would ask, why SWAC? Some people would ask, why historically black colleges, and are they relevant today? First, I would tell you that they're enormously diverse, but what I would say is that they generate leadership that is embracing democracy and freedom. And they move into the society of the whole humanity. And they come with a sense of dignity. So why SWAC? Because we're going to have a great time in Houston tomorrow. We're going to watch two great rivals, two outstanding football teams, and we're going to show the world that these young people are prepared for the world. And they are walking in the footsteps of Martin and Nelson and various other great leaders, John F. Kennedy and many others. They're walking in their footsteps. And today I congratulate you, and I must say to Kenny Friedman, my dear friend, thank you to the Houston Sports Authority and the Harris County Commissioners Court. Thank you for your generosity of spirit and your understanding that we all are one family under one nation. Congratulations, SWAC. We're going to be watching this great game, hopefully forever, in Houston, Texas. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressmember Lee. And now we're going to have some photo opportunities. So will the elected officials and the coaches please go down here in Toyota? We'll make sure everybody gets some pictures here with the trophy.